episode 2 of Inside VVRE.
Did you guys check out episode 1? If not, you better click that link.
Well, you heard the owner, businesswoman, mogul, creative.
Mogul, love that.
But now let's talk about VVRE. How did all of this begin?
Well, VVRE is technically not my first business. I started out with Be Sold, which was a shoe and accessory brand, but I've always had a passion for handbags. I am the friend that loves the latest handbags. I love to feel the materials. I like to check out designs. So that's where my love and my idea to start VVRE came from. And I thought that handbags doesn't necessarily have to be very expensive. We shouldn't have to decide between a very expensive luxury handbag brand that we all know or the inexpensive, cheaply made handbags. It should be some middle ground. So I thought, what's the in between? And we shouldn't have to sacrifice the luxury feel and have to worry about using our rent money pretty much to buy a new bag. So that's where that came from.
Yeah. So was there ever like a specific moment where you were just like, okay, I'm really about to do this? Like, is this really what I'm going to do?
So there was a moment where I was just, scrolling online and I just came across a bag and I'm just like, you know what? If not now, then when? When am I going to start this? When am I going to go ahead and pursue this passion that I have? So I went ahead and I did what many business owners do. I resorted to Google University, and I started looking up all the things that have to do with starting a handbag brand. I looked up manufacturers, I looked up fabrics, just the ins and outs of starting a handbag brand. And also, I would say that I can contribute to a lot of the information from Google University, and it will humble you really quickly because there's a lot of information out there.
Yeah. Wow. Well, let's talk about the name VVRE. It's clearly a household name.
Okay. Love that.
Yeah. So where did that come from?
I love this question because you would think that it was very complicated, but it really wasn't. So I really wanted a brand name that had meaning. That was my ultimate goal when I thought that I wanted to start a handbag brand. So I did all the research looking up things that began with the letter B because I just knew that my brand had to start with the letter B. Me. But I couldn't find anything. So I had to think to myself, what do you want? And I want to live. That's my ultimate goal. I want to live my best life. So I started looking up different terms and words for living. And I came across the French term revere, which means to live. And I just dropped the I out of it, and there we have revere. So it's spelled VVRE.
Love that. Yeah.
And then revere it's much more than a bag brand. Like, it means to live. So that's what we encompass in everything that we do. We want to live. We want to live our best life in luxury. We want our customers and our followers and our community just know that revere is much more than bags. We have meaning. We want to live our best life. So that's what it is.
Yes, I love that. So, be honest. Beginning a business is real. It's the struggle is definitely real in starting a business.
Yes, Lord.
So what were some of the biggest struggles that you faced in your beginning days of VVRE?
I would honestly have to say the self-doubt. It was it was almost paralyzing. It was almost having me not start the brand. I wondered, will anybody want my bags? Can I do this? What makes me someone that they, that can start a affordable luxury handbag brand? But I would say that just leaning on my faith, just knowing that I can do all things, I just stuck to that. So that's one of the main ways and reasons that I just kept pushing forward. And then the other thing, funding. Mm-hmm. Starting a business without funding it can be quite daunting, to say the least. But having to really figure out where to place the funds. Should I do marketing? Should I do samples? Do I pay someone to do my website, or do I do it all by myself? So those were some of the things that really kind of paralyzed me in the beginning. But with, all things, knowing that, just take it one step at a time, just start somewhere, it just led me to keep pushing forward.
Yeah. And how did you keep pushing even through those doubts? So when those doubts hit the most, how did you just keep pushing? How did you know to just keep going?
I would say remembering my why. Why did I start this brand? Why do I want to have a brand in general? And I would say the biggest thing is for my family, for my children. I want my daughter to know that she can build something from the ground up. She can, whatever she envisions, she can do. And then I want my son to know that no matter what obstacle he comes across throughout his life, he can get through it. He can push through it. He can push forward. He can do it. So those are the biggest reasons why I push through. And then just leaning on my faith. As I said before, just knowing that God will get me through. And if he gave me the vision, then the rest is up to me.
Amen.
So that's that.
Well, now that VVRE is here, looking back, how did you feel about your journey so far?
Oh, baby, I'm proud. I'm proud of myself, not just my brand. I'm proud of myself for just pushing forward, to just putting something out that women love. And just seeing, like, when I see someone walking down the street with a VVRE bag, or I see someone post something that, they're posting their look of the day, and then I see the VVRE bag, and I'm like, wow, that's just like, it just blows my mind. And I just want to just keep going. It just makes it really makes me keep going. And then some of the days that are hard, I'll get a message from someone like, oh, I love this bag, or I get a review come through my website, and I'm just like, oh, yay, it just makes, things like that make a business owner, someone that puts out product, it really makes their day. Just to hear the feedback, just to know that they are on the right pulse, that's just confirmation enough. So those things really helped me, and it just makes me really proud.
Love that. So looking ahead, what's your vision for VVRE? Where do you see it going?
We're building a community of women. Baby, we're just getting started. I really envision VVRE being more than bags, of course. It's a lifestyle brand. We have new collections coming out. We're really excited that we're working with a designer now that's really going to next level. We're next level right now. So we're working on that. I'm just looking forward to VVRE being a lifestyle brand. And maybe we'll even go back to selling shoes. You never know. So, but the main thing is, I want people to know VVRE is more than bags. We're building a community. We want our customers to feel seen, be seen. I want them to just be in a community of women like themselves, whether they are leveling up in their careers, whether they're starting a business like myself, or they just want to embrace their soft life. So stay tuned. There's more to come, and get on board. We're going up. So yeah, big things are coming. Stay tuned. Come along with us.
Period.
Environment, and you look at the energy that was brought here today. This is what you call luxury. This feels good.
Yes.